Okay, let's start the video. And I did a video on the Mega Man and the Powerball, so please do watch that. And for those of you who have the invisible number chart, I'll be doing the invisible number. So I'll be starting the lottery pool for December by next month. So you can email me for the lottery pool. And once again, the Mega Man and Powerball, they're both high jackpots. If they want to bump up the jackpot, they can do it for one more week because Thanksgiving is coming. And if they don't want to release the jackpot, they're gonna save it for Thanksgiving or Christmas. Why? Because if they drop the jackpot to 20 million, then the sales will go back down. You know that. Not only will sales go back down because the incremental increase from one jackpot to the next will be low because they're not starting the jackpot at 40 million, so less tickets get sold. If less tickets get sold, the jackpot incremental is going to increase slowly when it drops to 20 million. So they don't want to do that. So it's going to be hard for next draw. So maybe this system will help. Now I'm going to talk about the Pentagon Pair system. So my bet is, like always, they want to bump up. They want to keep one game high. So at least if the sale for other games doesn't go good, they have one other game to back them up. So one of the games is going to get hit before the holiday, my prediction. But not both. Because they got to keep one sales going up. You can email me for Dster part 1 to Dster part 18 and Invincible numbers. You can donate, subscribe, share, and like my video. And you can donate by emailing me. Please donate at hyper_links@yahoo.com. For any game prediction requests as well. And always remember, nothing is guaranteed, but always trust yourself. So do that. And you can follow the invisible number by game. Please follow the invisible number. If you follow the invisible number, you're gonna hit. Now let's talk about the Pentagon Pair system. Now before we get started on the Pentagon Pair system, let's go back. Yeah, there we go. This is the Mega Man. This is number 1, and how well it did last year. I didn't do good for Mega Man. Powerball somewhat spread, so it didn't do good for Powerball. So it doesn't mean it's not gonna do good for tomorrow and Friday night or Saturday night's draw. Now these number 2, somewhat good for Powerball. On the bottom, you can see they did good because all the winning number was in quadrant 4 on the bottom. Most of winning numbers. For Mega Man, these number 2s also spread. So it didn't do good for Mega Man, but it did do good for Powerball. Now, these are number 5. These number 5, it did good, somewhat good for Mega Man. Also, these number 5 is somewhat good for Mega Man. Just the one corner screwed it up. The 08 screwed up all the win number on the bottom quadrant. So other than that, 5 win numbers on the bottom quadrant. And these number 5 didn't do good. Also all spread for Powerball, didn't do that good either. So the Dster that did good was these number 2 for Powerball and these number 5 for Mega Man. Now the breakdown once again: 8, 13, 35, 46, 68. They have invisible number at 50%. For Powerball, 4, 5, 17, 43, 52, 05. Also 50% invisible numbers. And the invisible number for Mega Man did better than Powerball. Why? Because 3 number was in the right position. 1st, 4th, and 5th. So congratulations to the Mega Man. Now for Pentagon Pair system, you can see why it's called a Pentagon Pair system. So let's give an example of the Pentagon Pair system or how it works. called a Pentagon Pair system because it's using 5 number only. So you focus on 5 numbers. Now the center number doesn't really have an effect. I'll put C for the code. You need to know the code for that game. For the Pentagon Pair system, code will be on the center, and you can choose to move any of the numbers from the. If you think the code is going to be tricky, it's going to be hard, rough, it's not going to get that much percentage of getting drawn tonight, it's still the code. You move the code into the pair, one of those pair, and you pair it with those numbers. Now, why do you have 2 sets of pair? Let's start. So, because you have 5 numbers only, so one number is not going to get paired up. And one number is not going to get paired up, so that's why you isolate the code. Maybe you don't need to pair up the code if you think the code is going to come to nice draw. Now, if you don't think it's going to come, you probably want to pair up the code with another number. So, for instance, I'm not going to pair up the code. We're going to give 5 numbers. 18, 08. Let's give something a little more different. 20, 16. Let's give a high number, 46. So for the first Pentagon Pair system, we have 08. I'm gonna arrange it from lowest to highest. 16, 20, and we have 18, and we have also 46. So this is the Pentagon Pair system for set 1. Now, for set 2, let's give a Pentagon Pair system for set 2. Let's do it differently. I'm not going to do the 8s. Too much 8. Maybe let's do some high number, 59. These are random numbers. 66. Since I don't have any double numbers, I'm going to do a double numbers. 35. 35. Single digits. Don't want to keep single digits too much. Maybe let's do 41. Let's do a low number. 23. 23. So for set 2, let's arrange the number from lowest to highest. 23, 35, 41, 59, and 66. That would be a set 2. So you have 2 pairs for the Pentagon Pair system. Because there's 5 numbers. One number is not going to get paired up. That's how it works. And if you're not using the Dster pair system, 2 pairs equal a quadruplets. So if you're not using the Pentagon Pair system, not using the Dster, or not using the Pentagon Pair system, two pairs equal a quadruple. 2 pairs equal a quadruple if you're not using the Dster pairs. Now, if you're using the Dster pair system, Dster or Dster pair system, Dster or Dster pair, even trio, we're not going to use the Dster trios. We're going to use the Dster and Dster pair system. 2 pairs equal a triplet. 2 pairs equal triplet. Why? Let's give you an example. Using the Pentagon pair system, 2 pairs in that pentagon, 23, 35, right? And 59, 66. And 59, 66. If you add these 2 pairs up, it will give you a quadruple. Now, if you're using the Dster pair system, you have, let's say for instance, the code is 1. So you have 1 and 23 and 1 and 35. If you're using Dster system, the code is in one of your combinations. So the code, when you pair up these 2 numbers, you get a trio. 123, 35. Why? Because the 1 cannot be drawn twice. Now over here, you get 23, 35, 59, and 66. Now 3 Dster pair will give you a quadruplet. So in order to get the quadruplet in the Dster or the Dster pair system, you need 3 Dster pair. You need 3 Dster pair to form the quadruple, because 01 would be repeated on all 3 of those pairs. On the Pentagon pair system, you don't need that. So you only need 2 pairs. Now let's go back to the Pentagon pair system. We're going to duplicate the slide so I don't have to rework the slide. Let's delete one of them. Let's delete one of them and show you the left one first of how it works. You still need to break down to form the Pentagon pair numbers. Don't put random numbers there, you're not going to get a chance of winning. So again, so these are Pentagon pairs, and we're going to do combinations. We'll name this combination. So let's see how it works. Since this is set 1, we're going to only use set 1 on the bottom. We're not going to use set 2. So how does it work? First pair is 8. We're going to go from lowest to highest. 08, 16. When you do this correctly, you will have 10 pairs. 08, 18. 08, 20. 08, 46. Now 4 combinations are already set up in the Pentagon pair system. 4 pairs is already set up. Now you're gonna, since 08 has been paired up with all numbers in that pentagon, you only need to pair up the other one that's not in. So 16. Now you move on to the 16 number. 16 pair up with 8. You just skip that 8. 16, 18, 16, 20. Why is this system so good? Because you don't have to second guess yourself on which number to pair with which. It's already paired up. All you do is play those numbers. you have to pair up with those numbers. You can't second guess yourself and say, I don't like those numbers, or I think it's another number. The Pentagon Pair system, you don't second guess, you don't have to go with what number you feel, you just go with what the Pentagon Pair tells you to do. 16, 46. And then since 2 is already paired up, we have 18 and 20. 18, 20, and 18 and 46. So we're left with 20 and 46, not pairs. So again, count the pairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we have it. Your Pentagon Pair system. With these combinations on set number 1. Now I'm going to duplicate the slide. And since set number 2, you're going to squash. We're going to erase the set number 1. Now I'm gonna give you time. You're gonna have to do this yourself. See if you can do those combinations. I'll give you 1 minute or 2 to see if you can pair up those combinations yourself. So here we go. Let's start with the Pentagon Pair for set number 2. 23, 35, 23, 41, 23, 59, 23, 66, 35, 41, 35, 59, 35, 66. Then you have 41, 59, and 59, 66. So let's count. If you did it correctly, it should be 10 pairs. I probably missed 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I did miss 1. Let's see which one I missed. 35, 41, or 41, 59, 41, 66 I missed. So 41 and 66. So again, you'll create 2 sets of pairs. Now, once you create 2 sets of pairs, the only number you will play around are these numbers. So let's duplicate the slide. Give it a new slide. And I'll name it combination. Combination. And picks. How do you pick numbers? You go call it picks. And this one I'm not going to name it anything. I'm going to just name it combinations. And we'll copy it down. We're going to name it combination as well. Now you have two sets of combinations. So we're going to copy the first set down. Doesn't matter which one you copy. Make sure your pairs are different. So if you have 5 numbers in one section of the pentagon, do not want the other section to have the same 5 numbers. You could if you want, but I would not advise you to do that. Then you're going to have 2 empty slots on one of them. There we go. You see it? Two pair will form a quadruplet. So make sure all these 10 are paired up. So for instance, since I'm pairing them, and I want to make my video, don't want to make my video too long, I'm going to just pair them from left to right. So this pairing up line 1 pairs up line 1, line 2 pairs up line 2, line 3 pairs up with line 3, line 4, line 5, line 6, line 7, line 8, and line 9, and line number 10 pairs up with the line number 10. So we have 2 pairs paired up already. So that's how it works. 08, 16. Let's do an example for one of them. 23 and 35 will be one of your combination. Pentagon pair system. That's how it works. What's your last number? Your last number could be your code. If you think your code is going to come out. If you don't think that code is going to come out, and you want to take chance on to maximize the code, then this one is going to be your random number. You're going to pick another number, and it's either going to be all different or a couple of different number in that. So random. And this one will be a code. Right? So there we have it. It's called the Pentagon Pair system. That will be key, because why does this system work better? It's consistent. It's consistent. You're covering all combination with that 5 combination number. Remember, if you cover all combination with 3 numbers, it's much harder. If you cover all combination with 4 numbers, it's harder using your phone matrix. So that's why we have to do this way. You could do that. You could do that with 3 numbers, also 4 numbers, or even not use this system. So now, if you know more about it, you can email me. I'll be glad to add you on the list for next week or tomorrow night and Saturday's draw. If you like the video too, please do donate, subscribe, share, and like the video. You can donate by emailing me, hyper_links@yahoo.com, and you can email me for any game prediction or request at this email address also.